thought this was an adorable dress. It doesn't look like much here in storage, you guys. I'll put the stock photo on the screen. This sold, I listed it. That's what I do, you guys. My process with live selling stuff, I source things with the mindset that I'm going to list everything, but occasionally I'll pick up an item and think, oh, this might be good just for live selling. But I'm still learning live selling. I've only been live selling for almost 3 years. I don't know. I thought this would do great. Nobody wanted it. I did not start this low. I think I was starting it at 20 bucks because it's new without the tags. It's a more recent style, and I knew it would be popular. So they didn't want it in the live sales, you guys. I listed this and it sold in a week. This sold in a week. So do not think that these brands, like, what's the other one? There's another one that sold at like Nordstrom and Revolve and Bloomingdale's that's like mid-range, kind of affordable. People, my reselling friends pass them up a lot. I always look this brand up when I find it, you guys, because a lot of their stuff is still really popular. So I'm really happy this sold, and I'm glad I listed it. It's 100% cotton or linen. I do look for that in their pieces. Oh, it's both. It's linen, cotton, and viscose. So really happy this is going off to a new home because I knew this was a cute style and I knew it would do well. So I listed it and it sold, you guys. So a lot of times when things don't sell in live sales, I have specifically sourced it thinking I was going to list it. So if it doesn't sell, then I list it. I got distracted. I was chatting in my sourcing group, you guys. I'll talk to you more. We have about 50 people in there, and we're already just like starting to chat and introduce ourselves. And I was not expecting it to grow as fast as it did. And it's like my little baby, and I love it. So I have Discord set up on my phone so I can get notifications and chat with you guys like right away. So I didn't think I was going to be as interactive and involved as I am, and I'm freaking on it all day, you guys, literally. Anyways. Speaking of the sourcing group, I launched the sourcing group the day this video went live. This is from that Goodwill palette, you guys. These are size 6. Got some snaggies there. I'm going to cut those off. Sold on Poshmark, and this sold in... When did I buy that palette? I just bought that palette like 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks? No, less than 3 weeks. I think these have only been listed for 2 weeks, you guys. I feel like most of us know, but if you're newer, this is a brand you want to look up. Everything's not great. Patagonia, certain things sell better than others, but especially right now, I'm selling a lot of the shorts, a lot of the shirts, a lot of like the fishing shirts. What is it called? It's like PFG, or is that Columbia? I get Patagonia and Columbia mixed up, you guys. But you guys know I love selling activewear. I love selling outerwear. And when I say activewear, I'm talking like ski pants, tennis skirts, like things that people are getting really active in, because that stuff can be very expensive brand new. So a lot of people go to the resale market, and there's a lot of profit for us to be made. A little update on that Goodwill palette. It had a ton of Patagonia and Columbia. I'm addicted. I want to buy like 8 of those, you guys. I'm not going to, because I still don't. It was worth the $60, but it was a lot of work to process all that stuff, to drive hundreds of pieces to my local women's shelter to drop that off, and it was just a lot. So it was just a lot of fun though, and I'm definitely gonna make profit. How much profit? I don't know. I think I'll be lucky to make a couple $100, maybe $1,000 in profit, which is not bad, you guys. It was just a lot of work. So, oh my gosh, I swear, the summertime, I hate the summertime, you guys. Flies are like attracted to me. It's horrible. This Notori bra sold lightning fast, new with the tags. I got this in a Nordstrom palette. No padding or wiring or anything. Really pretty lace. You guys know. I need to stop saying you guys know, because we have a lot of new friends. If you are new, I have a strong affinity for selling intimates. Bras, underwear, shapewear. It's just so easy to photograph. It's easy to list. You can find a lot of information about a lot of these things online, because they usually, like Notori will put the code, just a fun fact for any of you, they'll put this code on every bra, that 733251 number, and you can find all the information. That will take you directly to what this bra is. It's great. And a lot of intimates are like that. So I love it, you guys. They're small, they're easy to store, they're just easy. They're easy to package. And everybody needs a dang bra. Everybody needs underwear. Everybody needs it at some point in their life. I don't care if you're living wild and free and you don't wear bras or underwear. At some point, you're going to go into an establishment where you need to lift the girls up. So that's why, you guys, it's a necessity. It is a necessity. They sell year round. It's great. I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. If I could get, I'm not exaggerating, if I could get a truckload of like mid-range to high-end bras, underwear, and shapewear, I would be the happiest girl alive. If there are any suppliers listening, hit me up because I'm not joking. And the thing is, a lot of my reselling friends are like, well, the profit margins just aren't there. This palette, every single item in this palette cost me $6. I have sold, I'm not kidding, just this year, probably 100 bras from that palette that have sold for over $40. $40 to $60, you guys. These bras are not that cheap. This one was marked down to $51, but originally it was $68. And people know that. People know these brands. They know they like them. They know their size. And they're willing to pay, you know, 30 to 60 bucks for it. And if you can get them at a deal, you can make really good profit. Nike sports bra. If you are new, I bought a Nike, I never know if I should call it a pallet. It wasn't a pallet. It was like 150 pieces from my local supplier. I go and pick up things from him, and the stuff is slowly selling. I thought this stuff would sell way faster than it is. I've had this for almost a year. Gotta look at my SKU. But anyways, the stuff is selling. It's just selling way slower than I thought because all of the pieces I have are from 2022 and on, so they're more current pieces. They're all new with tags, so I just thought this stuff would fly off the shelves. I've never purchased Nike in bulk before, so I learned a lot. Number one, I did not know Nike was so expensive brand new. I told you guys I am a total deal saver through and through. I'm not only a reseller, I also am a deal saver for myself. So when I buy my athletic wear, you guys, it is very rare that I buy it new. And if I do, I'm buying it at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So when I would find Nike, like this sports bra would be $50. Guess how much this retailed for, you guys? I think it was like $65. Some of their leggings are like more than Lululemon pricing. So their stuff is good quality. I mean, it'll last you forever. Don't look into the ethics of the company. Trust me, I'll make you sad. But, like how they make their stuff and where they make it. But I mean, it's good quality. I just didn't know it was that expensive new, like when you buy it from them, because I had never done that before. Even some of the Nike shoes I wear, you guys, I've got them like on a super sale at like Kohl's or Amazon. I'm such a cheapo and I love it. Anyways, it's hard to, those of us that are resellers, you guys can relate. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate that it's just super hard to buy stuff retail and pay full price when you're a reseller. So happy this is selling. I only have a couple more pieces of the Nike stuff. I just thought it would sell way faster, but you live and you learn. Another one of these flax linen tops sold. I filmed when I found these. They came out on the new rack and I scooped them up. Here's what the tags look like. I mean, to me, this just like a nice, it just looks like a nice oversized shirt, but people love it, you guys. I've sold so many pieces of flax linen. It's made in Lithuania. I am strong and capable. Super happy. So I've sold all 3 of them. They're all gone. All of them sold, you guys. So definitely a brand to be on the lookout for. Yeah. I don't have anything else to add. It's just great. I love when I find things in a thrift store and I'm filming and then I show you guys when it's sold, because it's like a full circle moment. You saw me find it in the wild, and now it is out of here and we have made our profit. And this is what this channel is all about. I want to share tips, tricks, information, anything I can, the good, the bad, the ugly, so that we can all make money and live our best lives and have some fun while doing it. This is a little embarrassing to show you, but this is the current state of my office, you guys. And this needs to be corrected before NBC comes in this tiny office and films me going live. Shameless plug. Please go and save that live sale. If you don't know what I'm talking about, NBC is coming, friends. They're coming in this tiny office. Mine will add to the recycling. Coming to this tiny office. I'm assuming they're going to be in this corner filming me because there's nowhere else This office is very small to film me. And they're going to film me going live. The series is all about people who work full time that have side hustles. And as you guys know, watching this channel, reselling has been my part-time side hustle for over 10 years. So I've got to get this office in order. Like, this is ridiculous. I've had this photo frame for about a year, and it still just says Badgley Mishka, bride. Maybe I should put some real photos in there, because they're going to film, what they're going to do is they're going to film me doing a work from home day for my full-time job, and they're going to film me going live. And, you know, they might get shots of the office. So I'd prefer to not have that there. There's my dad and baby Zane when we visited in Oklahoma. If you are new here, my dad lives in Oklahoma. He moved there 4 years ago to take care of his elderly parents. My grandfather has since passed, but my 90-year-old grandmother is still there, and my dad lives there with his mama. So we go and visit. We go down to Dallas. That's why you guys, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you've seen a ton of come throughs with me in Dallas, because he lives like 2 hours from Dallas. So we go there multiple times a year, at least twice a year. So well, he's not little anymore. My firstborn is not this little anymore. My secondborn is now this size, and Zane is going to be 4. So that's good. I have one photo up. I've got my Dior bag that I decided to keep. I've got some leftover Skims. My mother-in-law gave me this wallet she no longer wanted. How nice is that? And I feel so bad because I want to sell it so bad, you guys. But I'm like, I can't sell it. My mother-in-law gave it to me. I'll keep it. It's just, I don't know. I don't use it. It's so big. And I feel like I could get some good money for it. But I just, especially when she comes, I keep it on display so she knows I didn't sell it. Because everyone in the family knows I'm a reseller. And I feel like they're kind of like cautious to give me nice things. Because she's like, this biatch is just going to sell it. So I got to straighten all this up. This is not going to all happen in one day. This will be easy. Like, all of this stuff can be straightened up. This is just like leftover live selling stuff. That one needs to go to storage. This one I'm going to stuff and put on display and be like, oh, look at my vintage Christian Dior bag in the background while they're filming me or something. I don't know. Like, act like I carry that every day, which I do not. My everyday bag is literally a $13 handbag. I only carry those on special occasions. So this is all stuff that will be live sold. And I got to figure that out. So I have another rack for live selling. Back in the day, you guys, like months ago, I used to do huge live sales, like 100 items. I think the most I've ever sold in one live sale was 240 items. And for this tiny office, that's kind of a big deal. So I've had 2 racks for months, but I have only been doing like 1 rack live sales for months. You can even kind of see the hangers in there. Like, that's the time when I was doing like 250 items a sale. I'm down to doing like smaller live sales, you know, like the longest I say that recently I did like a 6-hour live sale, but it wasn't about quantity. It was about quality. So it was still like 2 racks. But that's very rare. So I'm going to actually break this down because we need the space in this office. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch you guys up on some things. And I'm going to take all this stuff down. I'm going to take all these hangers down. These are just numbered tags that I got on Amazon. I will link them down below. It's super helpful. I love this dress. I freaking love this dress, you guys. This is listed in my closet. This is Self-Portrait, very expensive brand. UK brand. Definitely want to know that brand. But I need it in a freaking size 6. I love this dress. So this is listed if you want to send me an offer. So I got to take everything off here. So I thought we could chat. I could give you some updates. But please, let me turn the camera around and I'll talk to you. I am now adding to that huge pile that you just saw. My plan here, the method to the madness, take everything off this rack, take all these numbers off the hangers. I will link all this stuff down below, the numbers, the hangers, all of this is from Amazon. And then have my husband, still weird to say, officially married a month now, have him break down this thing because he put it together. My mom watches all these videos and my mom's like, can you stop saying it's weird to say you have a husband? You have a husband, girl. Get used to it. I love her. My mom just tells it like this. Is another one. What I was going to tell you is that years ago, you guys, I've been doing inventory on my inventory. I call it inventory for about 8 years now, meaning I go through every single piece of clothing that I have for sale. I look at the listing on eBay, on Poshmark, wherever it is listed, and I will either end the listing and then do sell similar on eBay and then just completely relist it on Poshmark. And I'll change some things about the title and make sure the description is right. But one thing I never used to do, you guys, was rephotograph things. And that was a big mistake on my part. Back in the day, when I would do the inventory, I would never redo the photographs. Uh-oh, what's happening with the lighting? Find me, camera. So, I would say it was like twofold. I used to say, oh, it was because I was lazy back then. But you guys have even said, like, Nikki, you got a lot going on. Give yourself credit. It was also because I just try to cut out as many reselling tasks as I can that I feel like are not necessary so that I can just get stuff done. Because, you know, like most of you, I work full time and we just got a lot going on. So for years, you guys, like first 5 years of my reselling life, I never would rephotograph anything. Even though I would change lighting, I would change the way I edited photos, like, and that was a big disservice to myself. Case in point, this dress, because this dress I photographed so long ago. This is a very expensive Monique Lillier bridal gown that I did not photograph in the best lighting because I've changed my lighting setup. My lighting setup is very basic. If you want to see how I photograph, it's no fluff. I just get the photos done because that's what I have to do to get my listings up. I'll link that video down below. But this one needed more lighting. Like, this dress has shimmer, it's long. This dress needed more than one ring light, and the buyer messaged me recently and was like, it looks like the bottom of the dress is stained. Can you take some different photos? And it reminded me, like, Nikki, when you're doing inventory, because for the first 5 years, I never rephotographed anything. Then, like 7 or 8 years ago, I started doing that. So when I go through inventory and I'm going through the listings, if I notice the photographs aren't up to snuff, this dress is heavy, you guys. It's about like a pound or two. I will rephotograph things. And this reminded me, because this last round of inventory, I haven't been doing that because most of my photos have been really good. But this, when I got to this one and then that Peter Millar shirt, I was like, these are things I might need to rephotograph. So that's why this is hung up. I'm actually going to rephotograph this and then message the buyer because I think it's a guy, actually, based on his name. He actually said, like, I'm really interested in the gown. I don't remember what I have that listed as. I think I have it listed at close to 200 bucks. He's like, I'm really interested, but I need better photos. So learn from my mistakes, friends. If you see items that you photographed maybe a long time ago and you know how to take better photos, it's worth it to rephotograph the items. And the thing is, I realized as I was doing inventory, when I started doing this a couple years ago or many years ago, I was like, you're already photographing most days of the week. Just throw in those things to the list of things that you already need to photograph and rephotograph them. It's not that big of a deal. So that's a big tip that I don't think I've ever talked about. Go through your stuff. If your photographs suck, that might be a reason your stuff's not selling. I think I actually have talked about this. I did a video. It's pretty old, and it was, I think the title was, "This is why your stuff's not selling." I can link that down below. Listen, it's a 50-50 chance if I remember to link it, but I will try to find it and link it down below. If I don't, you guys, you can just go to the search bar of my YouTube channel and search what I'm saying, like why your stuff's not selling, and the video should come up. This is a brand that's sold at Nordstrom, I believe. It's True & Co. This is a bra. It is so soft and smooth. It has like that Lululemon / Skims soft, stretchy feel. I tried to sell this in a live sale and it didn't sell. This retailed for $44, so I'm gonna get that listed. This is Marine Layer. I love selling this brand. Sustainable brand. Holds its resale value really well. It's a size medium. I need to get that listed. That's another piece I tried to sell in the live sale. I always tell you guys with my live, I know not all of you are live sellers, but do not feel like you need to start your stuff low to sell it. Start your stuff at what you want to start it at. And if it doesn't sell, it's okay. That's not the only way to resell. You can list it. So like that Marine Layer shirt, I knew that if I listed that, I could get like 20 to 25 bucks for it. So if it didn't sell live, I will just list it. This is a Zara men's t-shirt. And this is 100% cotton. It's a size medium. This is another one. Didn't sell, so I am going to get this listed. Honestly, I know I made it like a big deal, like this office is such a mess, but literally I could get this all done. Like that pile I just showed you, I could get that photographed in like an hour or two. 2 hours, that whole thing would be photographed and out of here. This is, you guys know I love selling bras. Notori, one of my favorite, like more expensive bra brands. Maybe mid-range. I've seen some bras for like hundreds of dollars. This retailed for $68. It's brand new with the tags. Another piece didn't sell live. I just showed you earlier in this video. I sell bras that I list all the time. So that one's definitely getting listed. These are sold out. I don't remember the official name of this. I should, considering I've sold thousands of pieces of Skims. Skims is Kim Kardashian's intimates clothing activewear line. These are size 4X. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I'm so over selling like Skims. I know earlier in this video I was like, give me a palette of intimates and I'd love it. But Skims in particular, they're like panties. I'm over it. Like the panties, the panty shapewear, they just don't command the same amount they used to. Like that underwear, like 2 years ago, I could probably sell live for close to 30 bucks. Now, I'm lucky to get $7. No, maybe like 10 bucks. And that is a sold out piece. So the underwear, I'm gonna tell my supplier, I don't want it. I don't want the underwear shapewear. I don't want the panties. It's just not worth my time. It's not even worth to list because so many more people sell Skims than they did when I first started selling it 3 years ago. So if I get Skims, what I'm going to focus on, not if, let's be real. He's already hitting me up like, hey, I have Skims clothing. You want to come and pick it up? So when I go and buy Skims, from now on, I'm doing clothing. I'm doing the bodysuits. I'm doing like the full body shapewears. They have like shapewear that's literally like full body. Like that's the stuff I'm going to pick up. The panties, even some of the bras, they're just not worth my time anymore. They're not even worth me buying and like selling as a bundle because they're just, everybody has Skims now, you know, so it just doesn't command the dollar amount it used to. This is the self-portrait dress that I told you I love. This is listed in my closet. I took it, I was gonna sell it live, but nobody wanted it. And I think I started this at $60, which is a steal, considering this dress retailed for a couple hundred. So this one, the photos are really good, nice of it. I'm just going to put it there so that I remember to take it down and then relist it. So when I do inventory, I've told you guys this many times, but we have a lot of new friends. What I do is I take the listing off of eBay and then I go to my ended listings and I do sell similar. I never do relist because sell similar, eBay looks at it as if it's a brand new listing. So it gives it all new data. It brings a bunch of new eyes. So make sure if you're ever doing that, don't do relist, do sell similar. And then what I do is I delete the listing completely from Poshmark and I actually go in and then manually list it. I know there are ways to use the bot to like relist your stuff on Poshmark, but I don't want to do that because there are certain listings on Poshmark that I never want to be deleted. So I'm not going to do that. I actually list it from eBay to Poshmark. It's time consuming, you guys, because I'm a one-man show. I do this by myself. I have over 1,000 listings. So inventory, while doing all my other day-to-day stuff, takes me a while. But it is worth it. And it's imperative. Like, it is an imperative part of my reselling business. As long as I'm reselling, I will be doing inventory twice a year. This is Amanda Uprichard. I got this in a Rent the Runway palette. Another expensive brand. This one is listed. I tried to sell it in a live sale. What size is this? This is size small, but I think this would fit me. This would be a cute one. This is another piece that is listed. I tried to sell a live sale, didn't sell, so I'm just gonna take it down, sell similar. This is a size 4X. I thought it was a swim top, but it's just a top. They did a whole collection. They do these collections that they do that are limited edition, and then once they're sold out, you never see them again. So I thought this one would sell because you can't find this on Skims. You can only find it on the resale market right now, but it didn't sell, so I will, you know, take that down and relist it. So I am now going to take all the numbers and the hangers off, and then I'll have hubby break this down because I just need the space. And then he told me, he was like, you know, if you ever need it again, like it's super, I think he said he put this together in like 3 minutes. He's like, it's super easy. We can just put it together because I need to make some space because NBC, they're bringing one cameraman. I think it's just one cameraman, and he's also a producer too. So it's going to be really casual. So there should only be one person in here, I hope, because we can't fit that many people. And I told him, I was just really honest. I was like, just so you know, my office is very small. He's like, they're so nice. Oh, I was going to tell you about the sourcing group. So I always will link it down below. I'm keeping the group small, you guys. So once we hit capacity, I'm going to be closing it off. But I am addicted to that group. Basically, in that group, I source for you guys. So what I've been doing is every day I am posting links on deals and steals that I find, and I'm leaving it up to the group to basically check comps, see if it's something that they would be interested in, but I'm doing that 7 days a week. I just started the group July 4th, and every day I've been doing that. Plus I have an AI, I don't know how to describe it. The other big portion of the group benefit is that I have AI running that basically alerts the group when certain really coveted things that are usually out of stock go in stock. So that's the twofold benefit of the group. You're going to have an AI thing running 24/7 saying, alert, alert, good deal, go and get this. Plus you have me basically sourcing for you, and it has been so fun. I didn't realize it was going to be so fun. I personally love finding deals online. I've always told you guys, you can resell any way you want. I get so many people that are like, I'm in Wyoming, I'm here, blah, 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 South Dakota, and I can't get inventory like you can. How can I be a reseller? And I always say, you know, you need to learn, you need to take some time, but you can source online. You do need to be careful, you guys, and I say this in the group. I have a disclaimer that I keep posting, like, you know, reselling is ever changing. You need to check comps, because usually when you're buying things online, you're not finding things for $1 or $5. Although in the group just yesterday, I found some Gucci heels, you guys, for $15 freaking dollars. And they were not like Gucci heels from like 1885. These were Gucci's within the last 10 years. So you can find the deals. You just have to know where to look and just be careful. And because you're at home sitting on your couch at your desk, you can take the time, look up comps, but you can do this from anywhere. So I've really been having fun doing the sourcing for the group because I'm learning so much. I've been doing this for over a decade, you guys, but because I'm sourcing every day, I don't usually source online every day. It's for me like once a week, maybe once in every other week thing, because I have so much inventory that I get locally. But that's just like an added benefit. But because I have the group, I really want to give you guys the most bang for your buck. So I'm searching for deals every single day, and I'm learning about like all these websites I didn't even know about to source from. I'm finding things for like $4. I am finding high-end stuff that you can flip for high-end profit, because right now in the group we have people with a wide range of experience and budgets. I have people that told me like I can only spend like $20 an item, $10 an item, $5 an item. But I also have people in the group who are like myself, who sell everything, and they're like, I'm willing to pay $200 to sell something for $800. So I'm really like scouring the internet for a wide range of deals, and it's been so much fun and a learning experience for me. And at first in the group, it was very quiet. So the group, I say at first, we're still in the beginning stages. The group has only been up for 5 days, but no one was talking. And I said, you know, in the group, like, you don't have to introduce yourself if you don't want to, but if you do want to, let's make friends, let's make connections. And people are starting to chat. It just makes my heart happy. And I'm like, they're asking questions and I'm answering them, because this is what I wanted. I wanted you guys to have a little community within our YouTube community that you could, you know, feel like you can ask questions and get some help. So A+, so far I'm loving the group. I am worried though, as the group grows, like, how am I going to manage this all? I might have my virtual assistant help me as the group grows, just so that we can keep an eye on everything, make sure everything's great, make sure people's questions are getting answered, and to make sure we're getting those sourcing links in every single day. So that's the goal. So far, it's been really fun. I'm really enjoying it. I didn't realize it would be so much fun for me, and I'm learning a lot. And that's what I love about this job, is that even if you've been doing this for 12, 13, 20 years, you can still learn. So I will link it down below. I will be cutting it off at a certain point because I just don't want it to get too out of hand for myself, and I want it to be beneficial for the members. So I've been loving it. And also, wow, the email list, I've had that for 2 weeks and we're almost at 400 subscribers. So 400 of you have gotten the free BOLO list. I always link that down below. It's totally free. All you have to do is submit your email and you're on my email list. I only email you once a week. I've already had the email list for 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks or 3? I gotta mark this stuff down. 2 weeks, and I haven't even emailed anyone. All 400 of you have just gotten the BOLO list, and so I'm not gonna be blowing up your email every day, you guys. It's just once a week. I'll send out a newsletter about same kind of thing about YouTube. Like, it may be an email about how I just talked about, hey, if you have stuff with crappy photos, maybe you should retake those photos. Or maybe like I'll put like, here's a deal I found on this new website, you guys should check it out. Like things like that. I just want it to be helpful for you guys. But thank you so much to all of you that have subscribed. I'm saying thank you. One of my reselling friends was like, girl, they should be thanking you. You gave them a free 100 BOLO list. So my friends are hilarious. Like, why are you thanking people for signing up? You're giving them something for free. I'm like, well, I just feel like that's the nice thing to do. They are giving me their personal information. My friends crack me up. But I want to say thank you, regardless of what my crazy friends said. So I'm going to take these numbers off. It's going to be loud. I don't know if you can hear that. These are metal hangers. So let's do some chatting voiceover style while I do this, because I don't want that to bother you. I thought we could use this time to catch up on what's been happening, helpful information, hopefully, and some things that have sold recently. If you saw that last video I just posted about my recent sales on ThredUp, that Fendi purse and that Gucci wallet did pay out. So basically, like I said, you wait the 15 days and they pay you. I'll put that on the screen somewhere. So even purses and purses, handbags, accessories like wallets and things, that while they are final sell, you still have to wait the 15 days to get paid out. Some of you have asked me for updated ThredUp videos, you guys. I'll probably not do that. I stopped doing dedicated ThredUp videos when they just started changing their policies willy-nilly. Like, it would just be like, you'd get on the site on Monday and they'd be like, everything has changed and this is what's happening and it starts right now. So I just felt like I was doing you guys a disservice by putting those videos out, because I would put something out and then literally a month later everything would change. And honestly, they change things so frequently that I don't really like have a full grasp on what's happening with their consignment program. I'm right now just doing the Consignment Pro, where you pay the higher fees, but you get more control over pricing, over description, and I'm only using that label to send them high-end stuff, high-end handbags, designer clothing, maybe like not designer, but like more expensive clothing, gowns, things like that. And so far it's been working out. I'm not sending them a ton, you guys. I'm maybe sending them a box or 2 a month, which might sound like a lot to some of you, but in comparison, just like a year and a half ago, I was sending them 5 to 10 boxes a week. So it's really scaled back. But so far, so good. We'll see how that goes. They keep saying that the Consignment Pro situation is in beta, so it may just poof be gone one day. Like, I'm filming this now in July. By the end of this month, they could say the Consignment Pro program is over. So that's your ThredUp update. I thought I would let you know that those 2 items did pay out, and I am very happy with those profits.